Okay. Hope the stream is on. Just waiting for the invitations. And yes, stream is on. So okay. Well, just 1 minute to start, and most people I've seen in the lobby. And I've only missing one person. And it's Isa, Nezo, where are you? 1 minute to start, I didn't get an invite. Okay, let me send the thumbnail and wait for the invitation. If you wonder why Jasper has arrow, so I had to leave, like always. Yes, I got it. Who's hosting? It's Jody, okay. Thumbnail, F1 and Germany. I'm here, by the way. I've seen already first message, epic. Okay, where is Jasper? In. For no loser. And where is Nisa? Okay, we will wait a moment. Okay, eyesight is in. So calm down, we have just 2 drivers to invite and we will start. Okay. He cannot have an error. Yes, so now eyesight only. Take the setup as soon as possible and we start. I fill the description of the video and then I will check out the chat. Of course, not the Bahrain Grand Prix had to start now. But who cares? There are better races than this. For example, ERO. Okay, Imo, click spectate and then we go. Season 3, race 7. German Grand Prix starts. Wait, there is someone missing. It's Ferrari of Luke. Okay, he's in, never mind, take a Ferrari and then we go. English. Everything is in, I guess. Okay, everything has done everything. Everyone literally. My English is so dumb. For you, who will win? I have some kind of bets. Let me check out the Season 2 results about German Grand Prix and F1 League. Let's check. It's Germany here. And it was Maxro winning German Grand Prix in Season 2, ahead of Jesper and Bitar, who isn't racing in our league now. So there are so many bets, like between Maxro, between Luke, Jody, who's back to F1 finally. So yeah, what I can say. There are 20 drivers on the grid. Everyone is a full-time driver. Hard to predict. You may bet on the chat, but my predictions are like this. I think that Luke will win this race ahead of Ice and Maxro. This is just my bet. What do you predict? This is only my prediction. And here we are, beautiful weather. 5 laps to go in the USA Grand Prix and 5-second gap for Leclerc P3. If you're behind him, attack him. Come on, reach mix and ERS overtake mode. By the way, after this race, the admin team, me, Jody, Libanov, Yura, etc., will be doing an analysis of the drivers, and the slowest guys, who are significantly slower, will be moved down to F2, and the best guys from F2 may be moved to F1 division. Basically, we have so many people leaving already the garage. About the changes in the squad, Top Up, as you know, is banned for the season for 3 unreported absentions. And Jody is a new full-time driver, actually new old, because he was racing in Mercedes at the beginning, went to Apex Online Racing, then left this league. I don't wanna tell the reason. And now he's back into ERO. What's the double club? Torres was first. I guess it's Grievko. He was first to enter on the track. Just making some advertisements because everyone is offering not the foreign Grand Prix. Sorry for that. Okay, pinged everyone on my private Discord, and there we go. If anyone is spectating this race here on the chat, could you check the grid on the not the Bahrain Grand Prix? Just in case. The most interesting guys out there, basically. Hello everyone watching this broadcast. Grievko is the first one to start a lap. Is Jasper ahead? Or it's Bad Rabbit? Well, there are basically 2 Williams. It is Bad Rabbit because Jasper started his lap. So many traffic around there, and one Mercedes is spun. Willem Panosa out here avoided, I don't know. Let's check it out. Not Thierry, it was Willem Panosa, and he has wing damage already. And driving on Alpha. Nice. Grievko comes into the stadium section right here. German Grand Prix, you remember probably this track, 8 kilometers long. It was before 2001, the longest in the calendar, even longer than not yours. Spa-Francorchamps, Allen were already with the fastest lap. What about Grievko? He goes 1:13.0. Ferrari goes 1:14.9. He will surely improve. Thierry Baudet goes 1:12.7, just a bit slower than Alpha, but he is on soft tires. Max Road has purple sector 2. Coming back to the history, German Grand Prix is actually from the beginning. So many races in Hockenheim and Nürburgring mainly. Max goes to the fastest lap, it's 1:11.1. And I think it's going to be so hard to beat. What else I can say about this track? You know, 8 kilometers, the Öst curve, and it was shortened to the current track of 4.4, I guess. If I remember well. Just doing some facts because I pretend to be an expert of it, the F1. Maybe we'll do the basic thing. Wow, guy is second, 1:11.7. The thing I was meaning is the current standings of F1 League. By the way, we will start season on Xbox if someone wants to know. anyone making a lap, it's Access, so I will stay with him. 92 points has Max, the current leader of the championship. Second is Luke with 80 points. 72 points owns Alenver, and he's third. Fourth is Plasmable, 68. Good Guy is fifth, 66. And I think these are all title contenders. One Frenchman and 4 Dutchmen. Wow. Then we have Axel with 54 points. Jesper has 40 and he's 7. You have 2 reserve drivers of Mikulitsi, 39, and Ginger, 25. Isai has 20 points and he crosses the top 10. Already Edzak retired from the session to turn 1. You could see I was concentrating on the standings, who is making a hot lap, and he's at the end of it. I can't spot anyone. Maybe Alenver is trying something because he has hard tires, so he can push longer. And he's trying this. Is he going to beat his 112.7? Yes, but it doesn't improve his position. Okay, so I think that's about the driver standings. Also, Gniewko has 18 points and he's close to the top 10. 146 points, that's the point summary made by McLaren. They are leading the constructors ahead of Red Bull, 134. 81 points has have Ferrari. Then we have Racing Point with 79 points, so it's going to be another interesting battle, this time for P3. 5th is Renault, 57. 6th is Mercedes, 44. Then we have Williams, 40 points. 19 points has Toro Rosso. There are also 9 points for Alfa Romeo and 6 for Haas. That's the constructor standings. I'm just typing something on Discord. Anything happens, Isai is on 2nd place. But remember one thing. They're on soft tire. Guyet is on soft, I guess. And I'm right. Literally all of the top 4 and Thierry Boydet. And these guys literally will have to pit very soon after the start. By the way, I see only 4 people watching this broadcast. Where are the people? I'm gonna send another invitation before the race to the Discord server. Literally you have the Discord on the description. Our Facebook. Oh, Thierry Boydet is out of the quali. Spun in the turn 1. We are going to see so many victims out there during the quali and the race. Literally press F to pay respects for his quali. Also Axe, I guess. Oh no. Who was that? Loser. Making P6. Oh, nice. Welcome everyone. Well, and Panoza making the slow lap, I guess. Drankenstein fans have arrived again. Come on, Drunk. Well, Drankenstein is currently P13, but he has hard tires. If he did this lap on softs, he would be like 2nd faster at least. If he didn't waste anything, of course. Van Rabbit comes here through the turn 1. Smooth one. Okay, yellow sector 2 and sector 3. We've seen so many cars staying there around. Max for another fastest lap, 110.9. Are we going to beat 110 today? I guess. I guess it's possible. Rabbit is currently finishing his lap. Well, Panetta has invalidated. And Rabbit goes P5 with 112.0. Didn't expect like this. I was expecting yet maybe top 10 because softs. But P5 P5, it's very impressive. Luke currently still sitting in the pit, so it means he still has not a lap. He still has got a lap time like Ezax, Willem Penosa, and Jeroen. Remember that Ezax has retired. Shepard also retired. We've seen his spin on the turn 1. Flankers are getting off the track for Jordi to make space. Gnevko already invalidated. It's Red Bull Plattenbull now ahead him. I don't know why I'm so weak in commentary today. It is pushing on Copa, but Plattenbull has the purple sector too. So we will keep watching him, the young Dutchman. As I remember, he's the youngest one on the grid. The youngest driver, and he's doing so damn good results, so many points, twice in a row on the podium. Now P7 with 112.1, but on hard tires. I think on the soft he could battle with Maxro for the pole position. At least Maxro has that 1 point currently, and we have 6.5 minutes to go. Just waiting for some action, by the way. Gnevko is on DRS now. Good guy. Close to sector 3. Anyone else? Javier starting. Okay, Isai and Kayet both flagging. And this is not good. Okay, it was like for a moment. We know what kind of situation in Italy. But fortunately all of our drivers in ERO F1 are healthy. Don't know what about Christopher, the former driver, and actually reserve F1 and then F2. I heard he had corona. Serious case. But fortunately he had no symptoms as I remember. Still wishing good luck if you have one. Meanwhile, Jordi jumps into third. Is the mighty Jordi from season 2 almost getting the championship back? I think it's considerable. I think he's the one to maybe even win this race, because as you can see he's made his lap on medium tires. So he will not have to pick in 5 laps after the start. And now we have 5 minutes to go. And it's Jeroen making his hot lap on medium tires, and he goes 112.0, getting 8th place because Luke beat him into P6. He goes. Ferrari is doing a hot lap, finishing it on the sector 3. He is on medium tires. Which tires have drivers now? Basically it's mainly mediums and softs, and Ferrari goes 4th. 111.7, but it's still far away from Maxro. Also, as you can see, Ferrari retires from the session. So he will not improve his lap time in this quali. I can see him pushing, so I guess he already improved by 2/10, and he's around P13 now. But that's not all what he can do. He won one race, and it was in Canada after the legendary safety car restart, where Mikulicki and his comments were also like iconic. As I remember this one. Let me open the window, by the way, because I cannot breathe here literally. Just for a second. Just till the end of the quali. Anything on the chat? Almost P3. By the way, Lulu won the title in career. Oh. What I can say. Well, I have supported Ferrari there. Gdalenburg goes P6 of 111.8, but on mediums. So without soft tires, we have Jordi in pole position and then Ferrari completing the front row. And Hamilton is third. Of course, we are excluding soft tires. Okay, who's pushing two? Plausible another lap on hards. William Penn already invalidated. No, he's on mediums. Okay. I don't know why Drunkenstein is doing another lap on medium tires. They will be 4 laps old, so he will have to pit early, like lap 12 or something. Not... Okay, he brakes. So it's another ruined lap time, and he retires from the session. P17 he will start. Jody goes slowly. Who is on the hot lap? It's Access starting now. Javier is also at the beginning. Well, Plausible is not pushing. Penosa is another invalidated. Okay, so the closest one to the finish line is Javier, I guess. And now we have 2 minutes to go. By the way, where's everyone? Why everyone is on the not the Bahrain Grand Prix? Is it started already? Okay, better focus on the... Okay, they started. I might check out later the grid. It's 1.5 minutes to go. It's ERO. It's better racing than the not the Bahrain Grand Prix. Is that right? We have better racing here. Like Javier, 111.9 into F place. Also, Gniewko starts his off lap. Javier retires already from the session. Edzax is the only one without a lap time, but he spun and crashed. And that's the problem for him. He was out from the back of the grid, but he may rely on safety car, which we had in lap 31. And I got 10-second time penalty for actually where I did cut the corner. Who is the closest one to make it? Well, Plausible just one corner. If you see this one. Maxer is pushing there. Oh, where's Maxer now? There I cut the corner and got 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits, but just by a bit. I say half of a minute to go he has. But he will make it on time. But he has flags and that's a problem. Okay. Max Rowe now makes another fastest lap. 1:10.8. I say starts now. What about Axe? He's not pushing anymore. Gaet is finishing his lap. Now it's time to check him. Max retires. Gniewko goes fourth. And Gaet goes third. So this is how the quali ends for them. Very nice lap times made by those two people. But remember they have softs. So they will have to change them in about 5 laps from the start. Axe heads into the pits. What about Alenvor? He's on the hot lap. Ban Rabbit goes nymph. Good guy retires. Penosa into pits. Plausible pushes on the last try. That's what I mean. Alvor the old mediums. I say getting lags and he has invalidated lap time. So Max Rowe's pole position is not in danger anymore. He starts from the pole position ahead of 2 Italian brothers of Ice and Gaet. 4th is Jody, but I don't want to be too sure right now. Yeah, 5th Gniewko, 6th Plausible, 7th Axe, 8th Ferrari, Nymphis, Allen for 10th, Banner Rabbit, and then we have people outside top 10. So yeah, qualifying is ended, very calm one. I'm gonna downvote the F1 the F1 broadcast because we are better. Okay, who's racing? Lando Norris is there, Courtois, Gutierrez, Van Dorn, Hulkenberg. Well, so many drivers out there. But this is better. Max Rowe, Luke, Nizo, Gniewko, Jody, Ferrari, Axe. This is better racing. I told it like too many times, but I hope I'm right. Let me just close the window and then we go. Who's it? Top 10? Javier, Luke, Jero and Penoza, the good guy, Nuruza, Jasper, Drunken, Fury Boy, and Exact. Anyone on the chat? Nothing. Lol. Aim advertise it again on the broadcast. Dry weather. We cannot have rain in Germany. We cannot. All drivers doesn't tell me that. Any driver didn't tell me this one, and I will be surprised. Okay, nice advertisement. There are better broadcasts. Remember to slap like and subscribe button. Like always, I tell you every week. And I think to drivers, if you heard this one, collect the fan clubs. I know you have some people you know in real life and are interested in racing. Okay, so what about the grid? No penalties, I guess. White guy is standing at the start. Did he get the thing? I know that anything in Italy isn't unstable. For example, Javier is going smoothly. Oh, is he already out of the formation lap? Well, as you can see, it is harmful to race for Nizo. Okay. I think he will have back some stability right now. Goofy. Okay. So I'm just reading some chat because the Discord. Okay. So, as you can see, Max Rowe is ahead of Isaac Guyet, who was already deleted from the formation lab because he got taken out by Gniewko. I guess it was random, not intentional. Then we have Joel Gniewko, Plausible, Axel Ferrari, Alfred Bunrabbit. That's the top 10. By the way, is it the highest Bunrabbit stat in this league? I guess. Okay, so finally, the lights are about to be out. Is it Maxro? Is it Nizo? Is it Kayet? Is it Jody? Gniewko, or maybe Plausible, who will take the lead after turn 1? It's lights out and away we go. It's the start of the German Grand Prix already. Maxro has beautiful start. Guyet is out of the track by a lot. He loses a lot of places. And also there's a big carnage there. Fortunately, no one retired from this race and we have safety car already. Jody has no wing because he spun, I guess, or spun by someone. In the turn 1, what's going on? This is better racing than some not the Bahrain Grand Prix, just kidding. Or maybe it's true. I think it's true. Because as you can see, what a carnage is around. Jody spun and he has no wing. Fortunately, he still races. Who also has problems with his wing. Zax no. Frankenstein no. Nuruza I didn't see. There's also Guyet having problems. But he has also the full wing. Also Penoza, Willem, doesn't have front wing at all. Good guy still goes. I think there are only two guys without the front wings. Very nice start by little Bunny Rabbit into P3. Also Gniewko goes third. Max and Eyesight having great starts. Same as Gniewko and Possible. They gained a lot. But it's also an opportunity to finally pit. And actually, I started on soft because they do not have to struggle with the tires at the end of the stint. Bunny Rabbit didn't do the same as the leaders. This may harm his position. Also, no one else in the fight of drivers changes his front wing. Basically, what happened here? So many reports. Just after the start, Platable's leading this race ahead of Ferrari and Bunny Rabbit. Bunny Rabbit with a brilliant start because, even though he's on softs, because as you can see, from P10 to P3, P7 at the very start. Platable is on AI mode currently. Ferrari and Bunny Rabbit behind. Let's watch further down the grid. Isaac having so many lags. If he will leave the lobby, I will understand this, because as you can see, it's impossible to drive now. Maybe later it will get better with him, with his connection. I didn't expect anything like this. Okay, Plausible is already writing something on the chat. Isa is struggling. What about Axe? At the end of the grid here, same as Jody. But Jody now made a comeback. Let's check out the notifications. New subscribers, very nice. I like this one. And Isaac has left the session, so it will not my predictions aren't done now. They will not be the same as the real standings because Isaac is off. Well, we've seen so many internet problems with him. Understandable. I can understand this one. When safety car is going to come into the pits? We don't know. Can we have the tires? Okay. Tires here. Bunny Rabbit is the only one on softs. The rest on hards or mediums. Safety car in this lap. Okay, I will stay with you and the tires. Lazenball is currently warming up his mediums. Very close as Ferrari and Bunny Rabbit. He will also want to attack the higher places and maybe even take the lead. There is also a new rule that in the main straight during the safety car restart you cannot brake or even slow down a bit like Oliver. Is possible going to obey this? I guess yes. There we go. The race restarts, the German Grand Prix in the ERO F1 restarts, and it's lap 4 after safety car. Ferrari will not have a good restart as Plausible stays at the lead and Ferrari will stay second. Bunny Rabbit has to watch out for Allenford, who is going to attack him, same as Luke and Jeroen. Jeroen already wants to find some space to attack Luke. And like overtake Sneezo, but he's a ghost, so yeah. And now Oliver, as you can see, he's trying to He's trying to wide up his elbows and he goes inside to take the third place, but Bunny Rabbit will not give up. Now he gives up a place and his fourth. It was better to head into the pits. Welcome everyone. Max in the 10th place, the pole sitter has now to come through the grid. Through Javier Jesper to overtake them, he has to do it. We will be watching the championship leader, who is 12 points ahead of Allenvor, but Plausible makes the fastest lap currently. And Ferrari gets the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Can you invite me again? As you can see, I cannot, sorry. I have no such a possibility, but you joined! Guy, it is fun! And now, we have yellow flags in Sector 1. What a disaster for the Renault. I hope he doesn't have any damage. I guess, Max, it's minor. And as you can see, so many wheel-to-wheel battles between Jeroen and Bunny Rabbit. Jeroen goes into the grass, but somehow he gets the position number 6? No. And Guy also left the session, so I think it will be disconnected because we have seen so many lags out there. Of course, for the disconnection purpose, there is 10-second time penalty in this league because we want to prevent rage quits, and drivers will find this unpayable. As for Plausible, he's 1 second ahead. There is enabled, but there also may happen another safety car. Maxu were very close to Jesper and other group. They had insane battle in season 2. Also, we have seen they are going, but then Rabbit in the inside. There was contact between Good Guy and Jeroen. Unfortunately, nothing happens more. Literally everyone except Bunny Rabbit has DRS in this group. And now Jody also drops down. And yes, he spun. Etisa says back to racing. And we okay. No comments, I didn't realize this one. We have safety car. Again, I said a little bit earlier. We may have safety car. Safety car, okay. Accepted. I'll do what I want. Okay. Connection so sucks, and that's the only reason the disconnection or purpose is not given a penalty. Might be reduced at least. Okay. So basically, Bunny Rabbit pits now. Yes, he listened to me. Epic. Without the tires, you still see what about position change. Max Rowe lost a lot, Jody lost a lot too. So let me advertise something to Gaia. And Jody is out! I bet he's out on the garage. Yes! This is not how he was supposed to end the race. He was supposed to end the race at the top 5 at least. I guess. Jody Ronald chat saying something. And we have migrating host. Okay. I think Jody left the session, but who is the host? Now it's like, guess. Just let me do another thing. When there is safety car, and safety car is not in this lap, Okay. So what is the grid right now? Lazenball is P1. Then we have Ferrari, so the top 2 stays. Alvor stays P3. Then we have Luke, Cherowen, the good guy, and Javier. 8th is Gniewko ahead of Thierry Boydet. And Frankenstein closes the top 10. Edzax goes P11. P12 is Nurloser. Then we have Axe, Willem Penoza, Nezo, Banrabbit, Maxru, who lost another positions. Did he change the tires? Yes! Same as Willem. So this is why it's at the back. Jesper is P18 and Guy at P19. Okay, Isa is AI by the way. Are having some problems with Allenworth, stay on the position. Is it yes, safety car in this lap. Okay, I was just waiting for this one. We have some fun cup of Allen for around here. But possible is leading. Third is the Allen. Now. Okay, but Plazable is currently leading. The young future of F1. Another Verstappen. We know who's the next famous Dutchman in F1. It's going to be Plazable, not Max Verstappen, of course. Get join the lobby. Okay, he's just for the restart. And now again real flies, and there we go. And there we restart the German Grand Prix. Now I don't want safety car one lap after this one. Crash Verstappen, you mean? Okay, what about the grid? Plus, nothing literally changes. But I watched this one from the back. It's from Nizo. Finally better connection they all. Now Maxo has a chance to attack Banrabbit into the inside line, or maybe outside. Banrabbit takes the inside. Also Jeremy fights with good guy. This is battle at the front. Jeremy gets P5 back. Axe also overtakes Willem. Also Drunkenstein will to with Edzax. And they did a contact. And it's another report made by Drunkenstein also that was very dangerous, but fortunately nothing. No debris are out of Nurloser's car here. Drunkenstein keeps P11. I guess he has damage now, because significantly slower. Star will Banrabbit accent Willem Penoza. Somehow Banrabbit stays P13. Also Ferrari gets 3-second time penalty. Second one, it's going to damage his podium chances. Currently he is out of the points, but also Gniewko overtakes Javier. Back to the interval. Also position change or stops or tires. I think nothing. Okay. Also Jerry Boydet tried to find some space. There is a carnage out there. It started by Edzax. There are so many people having several collisions, and also so many people with wing damages. I think there has to be safety car. As you can see, so many debris. Easy to get a puncture. But there is no kind of a safety car, but drivers are going to be so mad about this one. Even though it's at the back. Drunkenstein goes for P11. In the stadium section, DR is enabled. I think it's the first time we can hear this one. Nurloser into the pits he goes. Drunkenstein gets 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He still tries to overtake guy somewhere. Actually 3 seconds. So the top 9 has safe space. They don't have even to fight, they have just to push. And they will get points. Much harder with Edzax. Also Max will fight with Axe and Jesper. Also Nizzle tries to find some space around him. Jesper goes as the winner of this battle. I guess it was double overtake. Very nice move. I appreciate this one. And now Jesper also tries to go inside of Frankenstein. There was a contact between them. But the only thing happened is that Frankenstein's too ahead. We'll be watching this battle for P10. Jesper trying to look for some space to overtake the Turk. Step back outside of the point, but it's between the title contenders from this and previous season. So let's check out this one. Edzax still stays 10th. But what about Frankenstein? Also Anvor overtakes Ferrari. They are going wheel to wheel. Anvor takes the inside line. They did not make a contact. And Anvor goes second. Also Frankenstein overtakes exact same as Isai on Axe. But he couldn't overtake Maxro yet. Also Edzax another episode of the battle between Frankenstein and Jesper. Also, there's a Mercedes to the track. It's Willem Penosa, but he comes back very quickly. As soon as he came out, also Max with a dive made by him into this turn, and he gets P12. Also, Frankenstein still looking for a space to overtake Edzax, but he still cannot do it. Maybe Max will give him a tutorial of overtaking the Latvian. Remember, Edzax resetting Giga Edzax where he completely blocks people in Russia in season 2. Now he's taking another episode of it as he stays P10. He will not give this point to anyone. Not kind of a possibility. Also, there are 3 wide going almost. It's Jesper, it's Maxro, and Frankenstein. Frankenstein tries to fight space and he gets damage. But somehow he gets into 10th place. What a battle is around there, they're going 3 wide. Frankenstein lost him the most on it. What is going on here? Thank God, I may say Willem Penosa, because he's only watching this one. Maybe he will use in the carnage. Also, Edzax getting 5-second time penalty for corner cutting, gaining 1 place. Frankenstein losing more and more positions. There was also a contact between him and Axe. There are 7 drivers going there. Frankenstein will probably soon go to the pits. No, he still stays on the track. Axe tries to find some space here. Also Maxo. Finally, someone sent a tutorial how to overtake Edzax, and he gets P10. Also Ferrari overtakes Luke for the 1st place, and Jordan is very close. Also Edzax having problems because he was overtaken by 2 people right now. Maxo gave a tutorial and everyone is using it. Man Rabbit in the pits for new ink. So Axe very close to Frankenstein, getting a wheel to wheel. Frankenstein tries to find some space to overtake Edzax. He's not done it, and also somehow they pushed each other from the track. Also, whoa, there was a contact between Axe and Willem Penosa, but okay. But Willem Penosa gets the P15, also Plausible and Anvor both going to the pit, same as Ferrari. Currently, The top three of the before the pits, except that Ferrari was before, visited the pits. Who hasn't visited the pits yet? Look, Jero and good guy Javier avoided Edzax and Drankenstein. Drankenstein getting 3-second time penalty. Also, Axe overtakes Willem Penosa back. Another episode of Drankenstein and Edzax battle. They come into the hairpin. And finally, Drankenstein takes the position number 13. It's the head of Edzax who had a contact with Axe, his former teammate from season 1. So, any interesting battles around here? Plausible will try to overtake Thierry Boyded just after coming up to the pits. He now has DRS. He's much faster around here. Will-to-will battle between Mercedes and Red Bull. And Red Bull is the winner of this one. Plausible gets into P6. Now Plausible has a chance to overtake Javier. He's much faster here, around 15 kilometers per hour, but it's not enough to take the Ferrari. What a move it could be! It was contact between Plausible and Javier. I think it was way too early to attack. I think he could do this like 2 turns later or something else, somewhere else, but not as early as he's done it. Thank God no one probably has damage. The AI did put Plausible random on mediums when it was on hards. Okay, it's actually overtaken by Willem Penosa, by the way. Another Plausible step is Gniewko. Almost 4 seconds of a gap. How do we go? We have half of a race right now. Javier and Thierry Boyded in the pits. I guess Javier will change his front wing. Boyded to 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He's not changing his wing, so thank God there was no damage. Or very minor one. Now he has to make another pit stop. So soft at the end, and there we go. By the way, Plausible currently 15, P5, not 15. Okay, Axe overtaking Frankenstein for the P11. Lucas completing the race ahead of Jero. And there is Gniewko with a spin! Plausible overtakes him, but it's not enough for Allenvor to catch him and gain the position, but he's going to overtake him soon as he's much faster right now and much closer, maybe even with the DRS. Also, there's another episode of the battle. Yes. Niso, Tresper, Ferrari. Gniewko comes to the pit, so I guess it's wing damage. Let me check out the tires. 16 laps on mediums. Same as Niso has. Okay, no wing damage fortunately. Back to the battle on the track. It's against Jesper and Ferrari. Ferrari is faster a bit, but not enough to attack. Plausible said once that I was wrong. But Ferrari said I was right. You know, he said by showing me his moves. Maybe finally first point this year. And oh, there was a contact, major one between Javier and Gniewko. And I can't say who is in the fault of this incident. Only yellow flags at the place. Oh man, they ruined their point chances right now. But I can't say who is on the field. I need to check it out later. Also Ferrari tries to catch Jasper, he's still in the DRS gap. Also Edzax the pits. Ferrari avoided. Goes P12 thanks to that. DF got another pit stop and he will probably head to another mediums. And I hope it will not be the old ones. Okay. Or maybe hard tires, I don't know. And Jasper is still closing and closing tires, like he's like 10, 2, 3, 4 tenths behind. It looks like about possibly being faster than me. Okay. Again, Libanov, come on. It's just spectating a race. Okay, we have another report. We have the first report now. These are the pits, and I guess it will be new medium tires. There have to be. What about Plausible Good Guy? They are both fighting for the, at least before the standings at the Constructor Championship. But as you can see, Plausible is letting by Good Guy. Also Max Rowe, and we have the battle between the title contenders. It's between Max Rowe and Alan for the 5th place currently. Did you spot that Jordan still goes for the 14th places, but he will have to pit anyway? But did you spot this one? Jeroen is 2nd still. I can say what's going on. Look at the pits, Jeroen heading for another lap. What about Good Guy? He comes to the pits. So Plausible is currently leading the race because Jeroen will have to pit. He's going to survive 30 laps on hard tires. On Hockenheim. At the 50% race distance, of course. Jasper comes just ahead of Luke. But I bet Luke will overtake both of Ferrari and Jasper soon. Whoa, that was very close. Ferrari looking for a chance to get the position ahead of Jasper. For the P5 he goes in this turn before Parabolica. In this DRS point. DRS zone actually. The point is where the DRS activates. Also, Alan for still P3 ahead of Max, but in this point, he's not taking the lead of the championship. Okay, Jeroen, well, will you pit? I advise you to pit as soon as possible, and he's done it. The pit stop goes to Jeroen, and now Plausible goes to the lead. Then we have Alan, Max Rowe, Ferrari, and Jasper, I guess at least. And Luke, of course, who was very close. Let's check out who will be first. I think that Jeroen comes back to the track on P7. So still decent result. 5-second time penalty for Willem Penosa for speeding in the pit lane. It damages a lot his chances to get points today. Also look how close is Luke to Jasper. Now gets the position number 5. Very easy move, to be honest. Just using the DRS. Maxwell stays behind Alan for. Are we going to see the same thing as in Baku? It's still between Ferrari left again! I cannot. I cannot believe. I'm not the host. Okay? Maybe by this thing we can check out. No. Oh man. I cannot invite him. Codemasters. Add a possibility for a spectator to invite people. Again, I cannot believe in his bad luck. Max seems to not push anymore. He will stay behind Alvor. Also, Jeroen tries to overtake Jesper. There he goes for the position number 5. I cannot believe in Ferrari's bad luck. No one would leave when he was before getting 12 points. We have got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Axe overtakes Ferrari's AI. Unbelievable. Yes, it's unbelievable. If I could invite you. Well, I'm not the host of this race. Well, I was, but I had to let it leave because just had error. Then I came back for the spectator option. Max still is very close to Valenvor, but he stays behind. Also, good guy overtakes Jesper for the P6. Nowhere but just in this. Well, I also don't understand this one. Anything happens in Belgium about the connections or something? You will not get 10-second penalty, by the way. It's only for the disconnection of purpose. I cannot believe. Literally. Well, you survived quali and 20 laps, so I guess it would be still a chance. But I cannot invite. I don't have a permission as a spectator. So I just go to... Is Max Rowe having to go to pit? Because his hearts are 18 laps old. Always an I'll make points. I have a pro tip. It's joking, it's just kidding, but go P11 next time and you will not crash. Oh, you're already P11. Wow. I cannot. By the way, is it going to be first Alan win? Because I got told that Alan is Plazenball is having to go to pits again because he will have very old mediums. Mainly he will barely survive. I try to figure something out next time, because when I was a host, I was never a host at all. Someone needs to be a host. Like, I create a lobby, invite this person, I leave the lobby, this person invites me back, we both send invites. Or the person creates the whole lobby from the nothing. Also, Maxwell tries to overtake Oliver for the second piece, he's done it! Samo still tries to push. He will go inside here. He decided not to try the risky move. As he goes P3 now. Also, Javier tries to look for something. Oh, there was very close between him and Willem Penosa. Albon now has DRS. What about Max? Is he coming to the pits? Or maybe... Okay. Okay. Who spun? Who spun? It's Thierry Boydet. Fortunately, it was a ghost of Ferrari. Not Ferrari at all, because there would be a massive crash. I guess Thierry Boydet has wing damage. Or maybe just a little, but still. I don't know why Willem Penosa did put soft tires. But I bet it's going to ruin his race as not. By the way, he still fights with the loser. But I think the tires time is gone. It's off. Somehow he still tries to overtake for that 1 point. Who has the fastest lap currently, by the way? Who has the fastest lap? Who has the fastest lap? I can check it easier. 1:13.9 has Plazable, who's in the pits. Okay. What kind of tires is he putting? Softs. For 6 laps. I think just in. Still ruined his podium chances? Maybe. So many time to push. Thierry Boydet again spun. And now he makes donut. And in his place, just go or retire. Okay. Reset to track used. Okay. It's okay because it's kinda rare around. Thierry Boydet retires. So why did he return to the track? Plazable already overtakes Jeroen. Okay, I need to check out. Okay, never mind. Max Road Allenford, this is the question. I need to check out the penalties because I guess no one will overtake anyone right now. Okay, let's check it out. Max Rowe owns 1 penalty. Allenford owns no penalties. What about Luke? No penalties. So currently Allenford is winning the race. 1 penalty for Jeroen. What about Good Guy? No penalties. And Jeff, this is the last one to check. 1 penalty. So basically Allenford is leading. Max Rowe another penalty. And also he's about to be overtaken by Allenford, and it's done. Plausible ahead of Luke currently, so he gets P3 at 6 laps to go. It's still 6 because they need to complete 5 full laps. Like 5.5. Okay. Also loser very close and overtakes Penosa, whose tires are now very, very old. Okay. Plausible makes fastest lap on soft tires. And Drunken tries again to overtake Edzex. Another episode of this battle. Around. Also, did Allenford really overtake Max Rowe? Yes, 1 lap ago. Exactly 1 lap ago. It's 5 laps to go. Okay, 5 second penalty for speeding a bit lane for Willem Penosa for another soft tires. Also serving another penalty. So I guess we have the clear standings about positions from 7 to 10. I don't know what about the top 6. That's going to be hard between them. Also, Plausible very close to max row. It's 4 laps to go. Now he has time to overtake the Frenchman. As you can see, he's pushing hard today. Jeremy gets another 3 seconds. It's second penalty today. It's also very hard to avoid a penalty. At the turn 1, Max was trying to block Plausible. But oh, there is going to be free right around. Plausible goes inside for the second place of this race. Yes, he goes. And also there was contact between him and Max, but still goes ahead. Now he's another target is Alan Vore. We knew what happened between them and in first race of the season. Australian Grand Prix last lap. Plausible made the big dive and very late launch. I think it was even too late. That's why he got a penalty in Alan Vore, and then won the race at the end. But later got free time penalty, got removed the penalty, and finished P5 only. But now he's much faster than Alan Vore as he goes P1 right now. Also his DRS now. There's going to be insane battles also. Luke wants to join this one. 3 laps to go. And we don't know the winner. It may be a little bit more. Alvarez again much faster than Plazen. Getting back P1. And also Max tries to look for some space. But he doesn't come well on it. He only stays in the position. Unlike Alvarez who gains one. Okay, I need to check out the tires as soon as possible. 4 laps old are the softs of Plausible. It's a contact between him and Alan Vore. And also very close to spin. What a save made by the young Dutchman. Also he gets a 3-second time penalty. Now he has to overtake and escape as far as he can go. There was a contact between him and Alan Vore. It was lower right now, but Plausible needs to escape by 3 seconds now. Is it possible? Yes, because Alan Vore spins! Fortunately, there was no contact between him and Max or Luke. What a disaster for the racing point at just the end of the race. Gniewko takes the fastest lap of the race today by 6,000 of a second. What a race it is now. Also Luke tries to overtake Max who has better tires. He owns mediums, which are 12 laps old, unlike 26 laps old hard tires of Maxru. Max decided to hide behind. Also Alan Vore overtaken by Good Guy. And Jeroen may even have a chance, but no, because he has penalties. But anything literally can happen here. But for Luke, come on, I see. So fun cut. Luke loses less than 3 seconds, it's 2.3. Now it's the case, if Plausible is going to win this Grand Prix, he has to beat Luke by 7/10 in this lap. Man Rabbit overtakes Ed Zax, where you can see it's one of the minima. They are fighting on the sector 2, as you can see. I've put high quality of the video and of the broadcast and 60 frames per second, so you can see this one. But now we are watching Plausible who's losing to Luke. William Panoza with another physical time penalty. Alan Vore very close to overtake the Good Guy. Plausible still losing and losing and losing on it. 2.2, it was 2.3 at the start. Alan Vore overtakes Good Guy. No, because Good Guy gets ahead somehow. Alan Vore will have to survive at the 3rd place. Now Plausible is going to win 2.5 of a second right now. And he spins. Somehow he survives, getting the checkered flag, but it's going to win this Grand Prix. No, it's Luke ahead, and Plazable second, Max third, Jero and fourth. No, good guy gets on the podium. Jero and fifth, Oliver sixth, and that's how the top battle ends. Jesper finishes seventh, Isaac gets eighth, luckily after disconnection. Axel is going to finish on the ninth place, and Nuruza will close the points. What an epic race, especially at the end. Forza Ferrari! Nuruza lost P9 by 58 thousandths of a second. What about Javier? P11. Edzax will go P12. Then you have Ban Rabbit! Deja vu, I just been in this place before. As he made a little slide. Edzax, Ban Rabbit, Drunkenstein, Willem Penosa sliding to the finish line. What an epic race! At least what a run by Plazen. Fully Dutch podium. It's like second time in the history you got it. I don't know. Just watching the podium celebration and then start the press conference, but what a race it was. Well, I will introduce you the results of the race, but we need to wait for a second. Okay, how many points? 2.5 of 1,000. Okay, Luke wins the Grand Prix, as I said. Plazable goes second. Good guy third. Then we have Max Rowe, Sherowen, Alenvor, Jesper, Nizo, Axe, Loser. That's the top 10. Outside of it there, Javier, keeping his start position. That's actually a nice promotion from P20 to P12. Ban Rabbit goes P13 after a very great qualifying. Gniewko also did a very good qualifying, but finishes P16. Drakenstein, Penosa and P14, P15 didn't finish the race. Ferrari, Gayet, Jody and Thierry Boydet. Now we start the press conference. For real, asked Drakenstein, the ERO F1 chat. Luke basically came out of nowhere. It is the best way to win, by the way. Okay, who is on the podium? There are full Dutchmen podium. Both Red Bulls and Luke. Epic. But why it's not showing me as soon as I could? Is it good? Okay, Luke. Then we have Plazenball. And the last one, the good guy. Good guy is already mounting in the share factory, so but who was the host? Who was the host? Now it's Javier. Okay. Epic drive from our as the champion.
Yeah,
what an epic
fast
finish.
interview I have to eat. Yeah? What? Yeah?
What an epic finish.
Yeah, do you think I got a penalty from Javier? He braked so early and I couldn't do nothing, otherwise I broke my front wing and then I had to stop again and yeah. Did you saw the move? Or did you saw... Yeah, but he braked at right 50 meters before the line turned red, so... What? What?
Did you saw is geen Engels, hè?
Did you see, is it?
Did you see?
Well, I mainly saw
P15 to P3.
from like
And
lap
my
30.
game file... Oh...
You were so close. You were so close, man. I was like, in the last lap, I was like, checking how many penalties you got. I was like 3 seconds. I got 2.3. I have to make this work. Luckily, your super soft started to started to fall off, so we're quite even on pace. So I was
here
so happy.
I have the clip. Javier brakes at 125 meters, and you have the big. Nah, he brakes even earlier. I think he brakes at 130 meters, and I braked at 100 meters. But I have I could easily make the corner.
Pluisen, how many warnings did you get?
3. Yeah,
Not
2 and a
more than that?
penalty. What? Did you say?
And how many of those were exceeding track limits?
2.
Okay.
I got no collision with penalties.
I had 2 warnings in the 11th lap.
I hear from you guys. I have to eat now, so bye.
Goodbye, man.
Bye.
Great race.
Have a great
Was
weekend.
amazing. Thank you.
GG to you
Yes.
all, and see you next time.
Next week is
Next week. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what next
Bye.
week is.
Austria.
Goodbye.
Austria.
By the way,
Oh,
I was watching this race at all from lap 30 at the top, of course.
did you
Wow.
see the move on Alavor in the last lap?
Well, I was focused
He
on
was on the inside, but he braked too late and I switched back. I did a switch back.
Well, I saw
Goodbye.
something.
Good guy, how many did you manage to get P3? I didn't even know
I don't know.
where you was.
I didn't.
I haven't seen you all race, and suddenly I see you P3.
I didn't have any penalty. No penalties. But
Me
2
too,
warnings
mate.
from lap 11. So I thought, be careful in turn 1, and then it's going to be alright. And
Great race, man.
I was
Well, I have to agree on
already
that.
P7 after the safety car. in lap
It
1.
was so intense. All those 4 with us 4, so going for the win. I was already thinking it was Pluisenbol going to win, but
Yeah.
because he
But
was so
He was
fast.
going to the mediums, but he thought
Look.
he would go to the hards.
I have great news for you.
Thank you. What's the news? Is it about championship standings?
Yes,
Oh, it sounds great.
you're leading it by 1 point ahead of Max.
Wow, thank you.
Then we have
Where did
another
Max,
battle.
Fourth now, something.
Where did Max end up? Did he end at
P4.
first? The fourth? Yeah, fourth.
By the way, what kind of race it was? Like, how did you behave after the safety cars? Like, what was your reaction? Like, the
Well-
both safety cars came out of nowhere, literally, because no one retired.
But the first lap safety car, the 20, there were still 20 drivers after that crash. I thought maybe 4 DNFs, but all the drivers were in.
Yeah, it doesn't. Somebody doesn't have to retire to get a safety car. It's also can be a crash. Lately in this game, previously it wasn't like that, but these days we get a safety car for everything. Luckily, it were only 2 in the beginning, so it didn't ruin the racing.
I thought maybe lap 20 something that I.
But Coutinho, did you get the whole race on stream?
Yes, I got it.
Nice, great.
No crashes, no crashes at all. Thanks, finally.
Yeah, what happened to Jordi in the first corner? I saw him going sideways. So
He
was
got
Jordi,
crashed
was
by
it?
Henoza, with no wing damage, went to pit and off.
He had no win.
he spun on himself,
Yes.
or did he crash on himself? Okay. Or
But
did he retire?
He retired in the pits.
Okay, he was like, I'm not getting anything out of this, because he was in qualifying. He was amazing with those mediums, only 5/10 of macro. So great
Well,
job
I
to
thought
him.
like, finally Jordi is back.
The return
Why
of
did he
Jordi.
finish?
Yes.
It was like,
He retired.
It was
Oh.
exactly like this. In the constructor standings, Red Bull leading 167. 7 points ahead
Red
of
Bull is on
McLaren.
fire.
Dream team. But yeah, the racing point with Jordi now. Maybe,
Is Jordi coming to every
we
race from
second
now on,
McLaren,
or is
right?
he still reserve?
He is a full-time driver.
Oh, great. My
McLaren
big
is second,
rival
right?
from last year.
Like, I thought that
McLaren is second, right?
old good Jordi is back.
Indeed. Wow, that was intense, man. didn't expect to win after I saw 7 seconds I had to catch up to Elenvor and Macro.
But I have to go now. GG.
GG.
And,
Well
see
done,
you
man.
next week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, I can say thank you for the racing and great victory. Any comments about driver of the day except you or something? Or predictions for the next race?
Well, I think Macro did a great job because he started on the softs and did do one stop with on hard 2 hards or something like that. Because in the beginning I saw him pitting and I saw like that orange dot halo all the way the back of the grid, and I didn't expect him to come back like that. So great job to him.
Well, also I need to appreciate the good guy from P15 to P3, getting 15 points in the standings. Well, what I can say, thank you for the race, thank you for the conference, what it was. Smash like, slap it, subscribe, and the ring bell. Just click it. And thank you, Luke.
Thank you.
Good luck in Austria.
It was a great league. It was amazing. I had so much fun. Hope you did as well.
Goodbye.